Heels together, toes apart if it's available to you. Elbows wide, shoulders, roll them up, back, and down into the shoulder girdle. Keeping that round shape just like we did earlier. Now, just as a prep, let's work on lifting the feet, lowering the feet. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. I'm not moving anything but my feet. Now keep the feet up and up. Roll on the tip of the tailbone and forward without putting the feet down. Roll back and forward. Two more. Roll back and forward. One more. Now, if it's available to you and you feel ready, roll all the way back. Roll back to the tips of the shoulder blades. Rock up and balance. One thing I forgot to mention is try to keep your head in between your knees. Really making a ball shape. Roll back. Rock up. Balance. Keeping those shoulders down. Roll back. Rock up. Balance. Last one. Pull the abdominals in. And keeping that shape. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Lower the feet. Keeping those hands behind the knees. Roll all the way down. Holding on to those thighs all the way down. For this series of five abdominal exercises. We will stop in between each one to take a little break. So hug the knees into the chest or single leg stretch. Curl the chin to the chest, and if you want, you can keep your head down. Curl the chin to the chest, grab onto one knee, extend the leg to the high diagonal. Exhale all the air out, pull that knee in. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pull that knee in. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pull. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pull. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pull. Looking at your thighs. And two more. Pull the abdominals in with each pull. And this is your last one. Last side. And hug both knees in and lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Rock your head from side to side. For double leg stretch, curl the chin to the chest, grabbing onto both underneath the knees. Inhale, reach the arms back in a high diagonal, legs in front in a high diagonal. Circle only the arms, pull the knees in. Inhale and reach, reach, reach. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in. Two more. Reach, 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 stretch it out, and pull it in tight, pull the abdominals in. Last one. With control, lower the head, neck, and shoulders. abdominals in and up. Force the hands to lift, lift, lift. Hold it here. Press back. Hold. As you lower, get taller. Get taller through the crown of the head. And good. Sit back in child's pose. Go back onto your belly. Prop yourself up onto your elbows this time, on your forearms, sorry. Elbows directly underneath the shoulders. If you're too far forward, you'll lean forward too much. If you're too far back, you'll lean forward, but your body will be forward. So you really want to get a nice stance here, 90 degrees shoulders. So we're not hanging out at the beach. We want our shoulders pressed back, pull the abdominals in. You want to pretend like there's ice under your belly button, so pull it up. You don't want your belly button to touch. Lift one leg up, engaging the hamstring and the booty. Kick the booty 2 times quickly. Kick, kick. Extend that leg long before you lower it down. And lift. Kick, kick. Extend and lower. Lift. Kick, kick. Extend and lower. Lift. Kick, kick. Extend and lower. 2 more times each leg. Pulling the abdominals in, pressing those shoulders back. Our face should be facing the front edge of the mat, not up, not too much down, kind of even. This should be your last side, and sit back in child's pose. All right, for side kick series, set yourself up. Your back should be towards the back of the mat. See, I'm really far. I'm at the back edge of my mat. My legs are in front. Toes should be hanging off my mat. Now I know I have an elevated mat, but it still should be the same. Bottom hand is under the head for support. Top hand is in front, also for support. We don't want our shoulders and our hips to move throughout this exercise. Only one leg, like a clock. Lift that top leg up, flex both feet. Lift it up just slightly, just a little hover. Kick it forward 2 times. Kick, kick, and lengthen it back the length of your body. Remember, keeping the hips on top of each other still. And kick, kick, and bring it back. And kick, kick, and stretch it back. 2 more. Kick, kick, and lengthen, and kick, kick, and lengthen. 1 more. And lengthen. Good. Now leg on top of leg. Keep the feet flexed. Lift it a little bit more, a little bit more. My legs are only hip width apart, no higher. And halfway down. Lift, 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 and the lower halfway down. And lift, 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 lower. 1 more. And heels together, toes apart. You want that toe to be pointing up to the corner of your room. 5 circles in each direction, brushing the ankle each one. 5, using what we did in the beginning, rolling through the back up to the top. Legs are mat width apart, feet away from the booty as much as possible. Pull the abdominals into the mat. Fingertips up towards the ceiling, shoulders pressed down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl the chin to the chest, pause. Inhale, exhale, pull the abdominals in and hoist up, pulling the abdominals in, reaching up, up, up. If your feet move, that's okay. Keep them there. Now, arms are in line with the legs. Inhale and exhale, curl down, tailbone. Then lower back, middle back. Pause here for a moment. Really feel those abdominals coming in. Reaching the fingertips but pulling the abdominals in, and then finish it all the way. Inhale, my hands are up. Exhale, curl the chin to the chest. Inhale. Exhale, pull the abdominals in. Really engage the core. Reaching it up, reaching it up, reaching it up. And if you have any trouble, you can always pull at the legs to then reach up. You have to train your abdominals and your back to round up. So we're going to just do one more down and up. Inhale and exhale. Curling my tailbone first, then my lower back, then my middle back, then my upper back. I'm going to pause here because here's where your stickiest point is. You might be shaking, that's okay. And the lower all the way. Fingertips up towards the ceiling. Inhale. This is the last one, up and down. Exhale, curl up. Pause. There we go. All the way up. And now curling all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. Curling. I'm reaching my fingertips, pulling my abdominals in. Pause. Again, we're trying to train the abdominals. And all the way, fingertips up. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock your knees from side to side. Rock your head from side to side. Alright, grab behind the knee creases. Rock up to a seated position. 4, plank, and then push up. So I like to do a little bit of breathing exercises here to get the body ready. So from here, my hands should be underneath my shoulders. Normally when we do this, we tend to go in front like it's in line with our face. Look in the mirror or your phone and really pull that back. And really the hand should be in line with our chest or our neck. Okay? So now from here, shoulders pressed back, head is facing down. In or up. bodies, all the way down and all the way up. You might only be able to do one for today. You might only be able to do half, and that's okay because it's a lot. It's really hard. From here, sit back in child's pose one more time. And let's go back into tabletop one more time to finish up. And flex those toes, lift the knees, walk the feet towards the hands, walk the hands towards the feet, and slowly roll up. Roll up. Roll up. I'm going to switch my view. I'm going to sit. You're going to stand, but I'm going to sit. And roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Squeeze the back muscles. Lower